memorial bench here at Chichester is in memory of the men from the 601 Royal Marine Landing Craft Flotilla. These were the men that lost their lives, that were from the Royal Navy and the Royal Marines. Each year we have a memorial service. The first one was introduced in 1951. When John arrived, he arranged for a padre and a bugler from the Marines to come each year and participate in the service and to take the service, and this tradition has carried on. 2010, John's last year here, he did a speech, and I'd like to read that out so that it gives you a potted history of the reason for the bench. 601 Royal Marines Landing Craft Flotilla, part of the larger F Squadron, was based and trained here at Chichester in Chichester Harbour prior to the D-Day landings in June 1944. On the 5th of June, the eve of D-Day, the flotilla set sail from Chichester to take part in the greatest amphibious landing in history onto the beaches of Normandy. On the 6th of June, and for the next 6 weeks, under bombing and bombardment to begin with, they ferried men and equipment ashore from ships supporting the invasion. In the 3rd week of July, it was decided to release the flotilla back to the UK, their job done. And early on, 21st of July, 16 landing craft from 601 flotilla sailed for home. On the return passage, they encountered a formidable northerly gale and torrential rain. That night, the small flat-bottomed landing craft, with their blunt ramp bows, stopped making headway. Some suffered mechanical failure, others were taking water. Progress became impossible, and the decision was taken to run before the storm and return to the Normandy beaches. Sadly, 11 of the 16 landing craft did not make it and foundered. 32 men perished. This tragic event brings us to Chichester today. But that's not the end of the story. After the war, owing to the larger numbers of annual memoriam notices in the press, Captain Martin Tyrrell, RM, who was present on that fateful night on the 21st of July 1944, conceived the idea in 1951 of erecting a memorial seat. It was paid for by the next of kin of those that died and presented to the people of Chichester. By the mid-70s, that seat was looking tired, and in 1978, the Royal Marines Association Croydon branch, led by Reg Blake, raised the money from public subscription to pay for it. The people of the village contributed to its cost. Every year thereafter, members of the 601 flotilla and their comrades in arms came to Chichester on the anniversary of D-Day to hold a delightful little memorial service to pay their respects.